I was a real boy and I had real problems, let me tell you. Wet the bed as a child? Any other former bedwetters in? There's a surprise! Who would have seen that coming? You know the bedwetting type, front row. Now you drink your drink, you've earned it. Please, get that piss ready. Oh, well, I packed it in when I was 12, which is still too old. It is, I knew it was too old because they assigned me a nurse. Can't believe your luck, can you? How much piss is that? The NHS is getting involved. We need to fix the boy. The nurse, she said, I'm going to cure you. And I said, with what? And she said, oh, I've got this buzzer. You may have heard of the buzzer. It's a buzzer that's attached to a special sensor. She said, the idea is we put it on your sheet, and when you wet the bed, it will make a noise, it will wake you up, it will train you out of it. It didn't do that for me, though. What it did do is create a Pavlovian response. So that no matter where I was, if I heard a buzzer, I'd piss my little pants. As if the bleep test wasn't humiliating enough already. No! I'm the slowest and the soggiest man! The shame you feel when you're a little bedwetter. You're terrified you're going to get derobed as a little pissy pant boy. Remember once we went on a school trip and we had to stay overnight, so my mum had to tell the teacher. And the teacher was very nice about it. She said, look, we've made arrangements, but it's very subtle. No one's going to know. We get to the dorm room that evening. There's 29 regular beds. And then one with my full name on it. Covered in tarpaulin. Like a little morgue, like a grave. Like the teachers knew, this boy's dying tonight. But it turned out there wasn't one tarpaulin bed, there was two. Another pissy pant boy. Marcus was his name, pathetic little creature, really was. Little measly maggot of a child. We became best friends immediately, we did. Real recognised real. We were smallest boys in the class. We used to sit on each other's shoulders with a big coat and get bullied by the ear below. But when our mums found out that we had become friends with other bedwetters, they were over the moon. I don't know what they thought, actually. To this day, I don't know if they thought we were going to, build a little bedwetters network, exchange buzzer tips. But it didn't work out that way. Instead, I think what happened is, we were too comfortable with one another. You know, so when we'd have sleepovers, we'd fall into bad habits. We were like a couple of old alcoholics. Okay. There we'd be at midnight sharing 2 litres of Fanta. Hey, don't listen to that fucking nurse, lad. She don't know what she's talking about. Here, who can down it faster? Loser gets bottom bunk. It was like a Peter Andre video if you slept under me. But I realised, being a bedwetter, you can turn any weakness into a weapon. You got a pissy pant boy staying in your house, you be kind to him. I was ready to strike. I was like a little skunk. I remember Marcus's parents once humiliated me because I wouldn't finish my broccoli. They'd undercooked it. They said, that doesn't matter. You're in our house. You eat our food. So I ate it, and then I went to bed in their house, humiliated and full. And I woke up in the morning dry. And I thought, no. No, Mr. and Mrs. Mitchell. I'm shitting myself. Look at that broccoli again! But then I got a bit older and I started to see Marcus's parents who they were. I realised they were kind of cool. And my parents were very nice people, but they weren't cool, so... When we were teenagers, we'd always go to Marcus's house. They were the kind of parents that when they'd have a bottle of wine, they would let us have a little glass of it. Cool? Okay, not convinced. How about this? Friday night, they'd smoke weed. They would let us have a few tokes. Yeah. Then Saturday morning, they'd be shagging, they'd let us join in. They'd say, listen, boys, we know you'd only be out shagging anyway. You might as well be doing it under our roof. They were firm but fair. And I'd be grumpy with my parents when I got back home. I'd be like, why don't you not ever shag me? So strict. Marcus's parents do when he's got a telly in his room.